Bro, too much crazy shit in the world.
Too much
stuff, bro.
Today was a crazy day. I thought that when that lady told me this shit today, bro, I was like, what? I was like, why did you stop me and tell me that? Like, what? I'm at work. Why would you? She said, you know, and they just like, she started telling me. I was like, oh, I was like, I didn't know. I was like, for real? I was like, I didn't get no. I was like, I haven't gotten nothing from nobody telling me.
Yeah. That shit is crazy, dude, because
yeah,
you never know anywhere you could be at, man. And
yeah,
you got a dumb person that decides to do something and people's lives are changed forever.
Yeah, innocent lives too.
Yeah, innocent lives are just, you know. So
unfortunate. It's unfortunate, you know.
It really is, man. It really is, bro. Yeah. Hey, man, but hey, rest in peace to, you know, anybody that was affected. Yeah. And shout out to all the victims affected in the shooting. If you guys don't know, we're talking about Vegas. LVAC, a shooting happened over there, and you know, shit's crazy, bro. Stay safe out there, guys. You know, and if you were affected or know someone affected, prayers out to you guys.
Yeah, for sure, yeah, because it's just wild out here, man. It's just you know, after the October one with the, you know, the country shit, we don't need no more of that bullshit, bro. That's it. We done. Oh, the UNLV, man, I forgot about the UNLV situation, but that was personal. Yeah, that was a different situation. He was just going for the certain people.
Yeah, he had a beef with like certain staff members, didn't he, or something?
It was
like
two of them, I think, and I don't know the exact situation, but I don't know if it was like lovers or I don't know, bro. I don't know if it was a love triangle or what the fuck it was, but you never know in Vegas. You never know.
You really don't, man.
I mean, it's a lot, but you know, it's fucked up. But you know,
it's tricky out here.
It's tricky. It's real
it ain't
tricky.
Just bright lights. It ain't just casinos. It ain't the flash. You know, everybody that's been here, lived here, born and raised here knows that.
Yeah,
and you know how to navigate the city a little more than other people do. But you know, just gotta be in your P's and Q's. That's it.
Yeah. I'll be safe out there. But anyways, another news, man. Let's turn it up, man. Let's turn it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this sad stuff, man. All this shit going on, man. We had the technical difficulties, but it's all good. But yeah, like my boy Joe was saying this shit, you know.
Dude, Knicks fans is another level.
Wow.
New Yorker fans in general, like I give them so much respect, man, because they really ride or die for the team. I know Lakers fans who ride or die for our team, too, LA fans, but man, over there, they'll let you have it. Yeah. They'll let you have it. Everybody's opinionated. Everybody will say what the hell's on their mind and let you know how they feel.
You, baby.
Yeah,
that's New York. Fuck out of here.
That's how I respect them. That's how I respect them. And in the series, as far as the series go, I mean, it was, you know, it wasn't like before the Tatum injury. It wasn't like it was the Celtics were blowing the Knicks out. It was competitive games, and Knicks were actually coming back on them a lot of the games. Yeah. So it obviously would have been a different series, ending of the series if Tatum was there, but they were still winning, beating them with Tatum. So
exactly, they were still doing their thing. No, I get them. I mean, you know, people like to say, "Oh, we had a bad shooting game of the year." Woo this and that. Yeah, that's cool, but when it comes to this time, all that matters. So if you ain't doing good at this time, hey, it is what it is, homie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can have the best fucking shooting record in the season, but when it comes to where it matters,
exactly,
my boy, you got to show up. Exactly. You know, and even, you know, so crazy when they lost the game 4 to Boston, bro. The first half I was watching, they was keeping up with them in the first half. Then the second half, of course, you know, Boston turned it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they was doing this shit. I give it to them.
I mean, their chance for a reason, you know.
Yeah, definitely. But it's crazy though. I think it's crazy that how Jaylen Brown was playing without Jason Tatum. He turned it up, bro.
He had to. Bro, but it's like at that point too, it's like, you know, he's gonna turn it up, but who else is gonna turn it up with me?
Yeah.
You need the other supporting cast, because don't get me wrong, Brown is good and he's gonna do what he has to do, but his supporting cast come up like the Pritchard, Porzingis, Derek White. I didn't see the box score, but I mean, obviously they lost by a lot, so it means that the other guys weren't pulling their weight, you know, in that regard.
Yeah. Exactly. So, you know, hey, shout to the Knicks though, man. Shout out to the Knicks, man, for sure, man. Y'all got that dub for sure. And it's been what, 25 years?
25 years since 2000. Sheesh. Last time made the conference finals.
God damn.
And then we got a classic matchup with the Pacers and the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. So it's a throwback matchup. I think they faced last year in the playoffs, but now for the conference finals, it's a whole different level of.
Damn. So the last time, who was playing on the Knicks and the Pacers at that time? 25 years ago.
No, sorry. The last year it was a conference. It was a second round matchup or first round matchup, Knicks Pacers. But 25 years ago, it was like Allen Houston, Spreewell. You had, I think, still Ewing, Reggie Miller, Mark Jackson, Steven.
Oh, Reggie Miller.
Yeah, that was the last time they played in the conference finals.
Yeah, and they whooped the Knicks, right?
I think they did, because then they whooped the Pacers. Lakers did.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
Funny how that works.
Hey.
Funny how that works. Hey, with that being said, how do you see that series going down?
With the Pacers and the Knicks, I don't know, man. Pacers looking really good, bro. They're looking really good. Don't get me wrong. Even with the Knicks playing Boston, I said it. I was like, it's gonna be a slim chance that the Knicks might win. I didn't think the Knicks were gonna go, but we didn't think Tatum was gonna get injured either.
Yeah.
So that's let's be real. That's a factor.
It is.
But against Halliburton, the way he's been playing, bro, and everybody else on the Pacers, like it's just like, I don't know, man. Don't get me, Brunson's cool, bro, but he's still kind of injured. He's still not 100. You know what I'm saying? Like Josh Harden, he can do his thing and everybody else, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think the Pacers. I think the Pacers
edge it out.
I think it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go the long way. Game 6, 7.
6-7.
Yeah, 6, 7. I'm gonna say it here first. 6, 7. It's gonna go. If it ends up shorter than that, hopefully it's a gentleman's sweep and not a full sweep. 5-1.
For the sake of all basketball fans, I don't think we want to see a sweep at all.
No,
right?
I don't. No, I don't. I like Brunson, bro. Yeah.
No, Brunson's a dog, man. He's
the whole Knicks squad I fuck with.
Well, hey, they take over Coach Tom Thibodeau. They take his identity. He's no nonsense defensive coach.
He don't play.
No BS coach. So he's he has his team in line. But I was thinking more Pacers too, man. They're all like, they have a good synergy, dude.
Yeah.
They're rallied around Halliburton. They're all together. They seem like they fit well.
Because they got the the chemistry, but they came up. We seen it.
Yeah.
Little by little, bro. We were like, damn, these motherfuckers they were silent. Just creeping up, bro. Now they here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We see what happened against the Cavaliers, right?
Cavs, the number 1 seed.
Number 1 seed.
That
ended quick.
That goes to your point.
Yeah.
It don't matter if it don't translate in the playoffs. You got to do it in the playoffs. That's all
What
don't
the
matter.
fuck I'm saying, bro.
So it goes back to what you were saying, bro. Man.
When it comes to the finals, semifinals, that's where it matters, my boy. That's where it matters, man. You can be beating me the whole time, but when it comes to the finish line, I'm up, baby. I'm up.
Exactly.
That's it.
That final stretch. And that's why I think it's going to be good, too, because obviously we've seen Halliburton hitting clutch shots.
Yeah.
And Brunson won the most clutch player of the year. So those two clutch players on opposite teams, so they can make big shots. So I hope it's some dramatic, endings for us. Some buzzer beaters or some overtime or something like that. I hope it.
So who you rooting for? Who you rooting for that series?
Honestly,
yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if either or win, but I kind of. I'm leaning more Pacers. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
That's
fine. I like that. I got Knicks. I got Knicks. That's bad.
Not because I don't dislike the Knicks, because they deserve it. Like I said, the loyal fan base, the team, they've been waiting for this for so long. But I like the underdog story. I like the Pacers. People like you said, they're overlooking them. They're not. Yeah. They have been overlooked. Now they're like, back-to-back conference finals. Oh.
That's what I'm saying. They crept up, bro. They really did, bro. Like I think everybody's surprised of them, like them coming and playing the way they are, and it's like, oh, this is a solid team. Like you cannot take that away from them, bro. They've been fucking balling. Yeah. So it's like you got to give them the respect. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a good series. Man, I can't wait. I cannot wait, bro.
Can't wait, man. I think it's next week. I'm not too sure the date, but for sure next week's game 1.
Yeah,
game 1 for sure. Tune into that, man. But I said, shout out to the Knicks and their fans, bro. They deserve it. Like they said, they're so loyal. They're so passionate about their team.
Yeah.
And it's only certain players can thrive in that environment because they'll let you know. They'll let you know, hey, bro, you messing up. You're messing up right now, and the fans are very outspoken.
Yeah, and Boston, I want to say nice things to y'all. Now, hey, y'all got it, man. Y'all good. Tatum, sorry that happened to you, bro. But you know what the fuck it is.
For real.
You know what the fuck it is, man. Yeah, stop playing, bro. Stop playing, man.
The next time you're going to come in your full Timbs and everything, bro. Your puffer jacket on the pod. We need that.
Yeah, exactly, man. But shout out to the Knicks, man. Shout out to the Pacers. Right now, I think, Denver's coming. Denver, OKC are going at it right now,
Yeah, they're down 3-2, I believe. I think it's 3-2, yeah.
So Denver's up right now?
OKC.
OKC's up right now. Okay, I was saying.
Yeah. That one's a good series too, because to be the champ, you gotta go through the champ, and Nuggets have won it, so they gonna have.
Nuggets, that's another one. Yeah, that's another one.
I mean, if anybody can make the comeback, it's the Nuggets, right? But OKC's looking very, very good. They have good depth, and they're solid. They're
Yeah,
solid.
for sure. Game 6-7 on that one. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I think it already is. Yeah, it's already game 6. So
during game 7 now.
Game 7. Sorry, 3-3. Sorry.
Oh, so it's 3-3 now.
3-3.
Oh, okay, my bad, y'all. Sorry. Yeah.
So
3-3,
game 7.
yeah.
Game
Sorry,
7. Ooh,
sorry.
that one's
Damn,
for
that's
all
gonna
the
be crazy.
marbles.
So let's see what the Joker got up his sleeve, man. You know what I'm
For
saying?
He's gonna have the ball out too.
He's gonna have to, bro, because it's gonna be a little, you know.
And
SGA is not to play with, bro. Yeah.
SGA is nice, bro. SGA is really nice. I like his game. He's smooth. But I think, like we said earlier too, with the Celtics, like Brown's gonna step up. Who else is gonna step up? So Jokic is gonna step up. Who else on the Nuggets is gonna help his ass out too? So you know, that storyline is there.
I guess we got 2 stories of the same right now, you know?
Yeah, facts.
Like, so we'll see. Hey, but shout out to all the ballers, man. Shout out to everybody playing. Shout out to everybody that tried, you know, and you in Cancun now. Celebrate. Celebrate,
For real.
man.
Take a shot for me.
Yeah, take a shot for us. Yeah, for sure, man.
Let's go, bro.
But yeah, man, let's go. Speak about sports and shit, man. We just seen that Antonio Brown just got arrested. It just literally happened. Supposedly shooting in the crowd. I don't know too much. Don't quote me what's going on, but that's what the word is saying. We just got heard word of this. CTESPN is a motherfucker. So,
bro, he nominated himself. He inserted
He
his,
nominated
he did. I nominate myself. Whatever the year he says on there. For real. Shit, bro.
So yeah, that's the dummy of the week, man. Because I don't like Antonio Brown, but goddamn, bro, you crashed out on that one, buddy. Yeah, that was not the move, man. Hopefully that wasn't the deal, but we don't know yet. We'll find out more and shit like that. But
we don't know the details, but anytime there's a headline that says shooting into the crowd, like that does not look good for you, bro.
At all.
You know?
All. You're gonna be in there with Diddy until whatever, you know, you're gonna be put away for a while, bro. Like that's assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah,
you know, attempted murder, whatever.
I think public endangerment because you shot.
Endangerment.
You know,
that's so many charges. Oh my god,
it's so many, dude.
You realize that shit? How some charge, not to cut, get off budget. Some that charge people like in court, it's like almost the same shit. Like some of the add charges, and it's like, bro, it's like the same shit. Like
just worded differently.
Yeah, just worded differently. Yeah, really by law, you know. So
it really is.
That's just fucking crazy, man. But hopefully he gets that together. Kids don't do that. don't
walk away, dude.
Yeah, walk away. Stay away.
Then especially him, this person of his stature. I know he got bread. I know he's loaded. Like what? Like you have a lot to lose. You could go back to your plush house and fucking smoke a blunt and kick it. You didn't have to worry about nothing.
Go fuck one of these white bitches that you over. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you do, just go chill, bro. Like you don't be an Aaron Hernandez, bro. you see what happened there. So it's like, come on, man. Like. It sucks, man. It sucks, man. You know, when you see celebrities start crashing out and shit, you know, it's like, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And you made your bed, you got to lay in it now.
Facts. And you think it really is related to CTE that he...
Man.
I know he jokes about it. I know he jokes about the time, obviously, he has CTESPN and stuff, but you really think that had a factor to play with tonight, him losing his mind, kind of?
CTE, PTSD, we all fucked up. You know what I mean? Everybody fucked up in some way, bro. Like I'm not gonna say and say that he don't got trauma from that. Maybe he does. Like, you know, it's been proven. But, you know, I think everybody got trauma. So it's like, I think, you know, just the mind control. You need to have control of your mind and the thoughts and, you know, the actions you do. Yeah. You know, because there's consequences to it. Even though you might not mean it or you like, fuck, I fucked up. But understand, after that, you got to deal with it, bro. You made your bed, you got to lay in it, and that's 100%. It, bro. So whatever the excuse is, I get it. But, you know, nowadays, bro, I think everybody think they ADHD. Everybody think they got fucking autism. You know, we all retarded at this point, you know. I think we're just making excuses there. Everybody retarded. So, you know, I don't know. Hopefully that, you know, he gets it together.
But I think, too, is like if there was really an altercation, a beef like that, wouldn't you have like your homies or bodyguards going out with you, like someone that's with you, like that can help you?
That's another thing.
You know, like what? Like if you solo dolo with a strap on you, like.
But then you don't trust nobody, because at that point you don't trust anybody if you're running around with a strap and you're like, I gotta hold it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it, maybe in a car, but that's what I don't know. Was it a nightclub?
We don't know. I don't know. I just seen it. We don't know too much, remember, because I just literally see it. I'm like, what the fuck? Antonio Brown arrested for shooting a crowd. I don't know if that was like that's a true statement from whatever fucking blog I read it from. I just know I seen him get arrested and he was gone.
My thing is, if he wasn't a nightclub, like, what kind of security measures did you have in place? Just
It didn't look
let him just walk in.
It looked like an outside event. Maybe
They pulled him out. They pulled him out inside out. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Or maybe he was with somebody that was. I don't know. We don't know. Hopefully, it wasn't him.
Speculation.
But yeah, no speculations. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's all it's all allegedly.
Allegedly for
allegedly.
Sure. Keyword, man.
So hopefully he gets it together, man. And yeah, bro. But speaking about jail, man, what you feel about the Tory Lanez situation, bro?
Man, that was crazy, dude. That was crazy because
what have you heard?
Like, I've been hearing mixed things, like, oh, supposedly it's like personal, or it was, gang related, race related, stuff like that. I don't know, but whoever did that, the guy that did that to him wanted him obviously out because
14 times, bro.
He went for it.
Oh,
he went for it, and I don't really know the details, like I said, but regardless, man, it's crazy he pulled through because not many people do in that situation, man. That was, insane. I mean, praying for his recovery, speedy recovery. Hope he's all good. But the actual motives behind it, that's, something that we don't know yet. Just like I said, speculation.
The only thing that didn't sit well with me, as far as like, does it make sense? How did you have 2 collapsed lungs and you were on a breathing machine? But then you were talking an hour later, perfectly fine. So like, to me, it's like, is the lawyer, the publicist, exaggerating to make, what I'm saying, because it just doesn't make sense. I'm like, bro, well, yeah, 2 cars, then you're on a machine. Wait, what? Like, how was that helping you breathe if your lungs were collapsing? Especially 2 collapsed lungs.
Yeah, both
bro,
of them.
What? One I can get, but 2, bro, and then an hour later you're talking to people, you're saying I'm fine, bro, what? Like, I mean, free Tory Lanez. Free the guy, man. I'm on your side, bro, because I don't like that bitch either. But I don't give a fuck. I'll say it. I don't, but it is what it is. I don't know, bro. And in the situation too, I was seeing, I was watching a video. That dude Renegade.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm talking about? Yeah. He talked about the dude that stabbed him supposedly is a fucking goddamn a fucking pedophile.
Oh yeah, because he was on a...
He was so why he's in jail for murder is because he murdered a 13-year-old girl. But people are saying the reason why they didn't charge him from the SA is because because attorneys, the prosecution had to pick one, so like charge him for the murder because he murdered her instead of charging. But he had a relationship with this 13-year-old girl when he was 20 years old.
That's
so it's like what? How is he?
He was like a SNY yard, right? That he was in a different yard. Tory was in a different yard. He wasn't in a GP. That's what I heard. He was like kind of in a separate.
So he was PC?
Like PC, kind of essentially. That's what. Because supposedly that, obviously, if you're accused of SA, you're not gonna walk the main line.
No, fuck it. But he didn't get charged for SA. That's the only reason why.
That makes sense.
That makes sense because everybody was saying that Tory, from what I hear from sources say, Tory was taking care of all the blacks, right? He's with all the black people. He was taking care of them, feeding them, and anything like that to watch, have his back, and which he should rightfully. Like that's what you got to do. But the fact that this guy that's in it for murder, he looks like he's part of that, the other side, if you know what I'm saying, how is he allowed to still be affiliated if that's the case? Because the people I know, if you got that connected to you, bro, green light. Like we're good, buddy. Hey, snatch your ass in that fucking room. It's over with. Exactly. So it's like, either paperwork ain't real or something ain't right. I don't know too much, but something ain't clicking right, and I want to get to the bottom of it because it seems because the story of him and his wife. That his wife came to bro.
Like supposedly flirted with her. Supposedly,
I don't see that. I don't know, bro. I don't see Tory doing that. Like, especially you in a California prison and everybody knows the rules of shit. Yeah. If you made it this far, there's certain rules and shit that you cannot be doing. Yeah, you can't say shit unless you really want to smoke. Because the way that he got stabbed and the way everything like that, he got hit in the head and the back many times. That means that you didn't see it coming. Because if you know something's coming, you. Back against the wall. You back against the wall, bro. Yep. When I was in jail for a little time, my back was against that fucking wall the whole fucking time, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't trust nobody, bro, because you never know, bro. But it's a little tricky, bro. But I guess we'll find out. Maybe we won't find out the real reason. But if it was because Tory, you was trying to get out old man's girl, his wife, or whatever. First of all, why the wife with him?
Yeah.
Why, bitch? Why you with him if he killed the 13-year-old girl that he was fucking? But he was grown, 21, 20.
Yeah.
He was 21. That's weird. You
Hey, bro,
weird,
Richard
bitch.
Ramirez had groupies, bro. The Night Stalker. These girls are.
Oh, you know
psycho.
what? You know what, Joe? You right.
They had some,
you
they,
right.
they had groupies, bro. So it's not that far the realm of possibility that this man had a wife. You never know.
That's
but my
some
thing
weird
was,
shit.
is it a coincidence that like as soon as that happened, then like, they come up with new information as judges, like when they spoke? I mean, as lawyers.
Is
that coincidence? Is that coincidence?
Before this happened, I'm glad you said that. I totally spaced out. So before this happened, there was new evidence that was gonna help him get released early.
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of weird? He has evidence. His driver saying something. Boom. Now he's stabbed up.
Yeah.
And 14 times, bro. And they're saying there's one guy. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
14 times like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't just one person. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. It don't add up.
Tory don't look like he can't hold his own with one dude.
That's what I say. The dude don't even look that big either. The guy that.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
I mean,
he
obviously,
got caught off guard. He got caught off guard, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense that because if I got smoke with somebody, because I know I holler at this bitch, you think I'm not gonna know that you're gonna come for me, especially in jail? I'm gonna be ready.
Yeah.
But he was not ready because for him to get stabbed 6 times in his back, 4 times in his head, bro, you had no way of knowing this was coming.
Yeah.
So was it
Facts.
a hit or was it? We don't
Facts.
know. You know, but it's all allegedly. You know, we don't know nothing.
You know,
we're just a couple
hypotheticals.
We're just a couple guys talking about some shit that we don't know about. You know,
For real.
So, hey, we're not old enough. What is it called? What they say? We're not mature enough. We're not mature enough to have these conversations.
You know, we could just speculate and talk.
speculate.
You know, all the information's out there that we've spoke on is on the internet. So, you know, that's all we're going off of. And, you know, you can make your own, you know, reasoning from what you see, right? Oh, it starts, boom, this doesn't add up. Oh, this does add up. So you can start making your own reasoning behind what you're seeing on information online. So,
and I heard Drake talking about, Drake ordered Gavin Newsom, or he ordered him, but he, I guess, hit him up talking about to let Tory get out early, like to pardon him type of shit. I don't know how true that is. That's just what I've seen. But shout out to Tory Lanez, man. Hope you get well. Shit's fucked up. I don't really like to talk about politics in jail, but shit's crazy. Just know if you guys ever go to jail, prison, follow the rules and just understand it's, even though it don't make sense to you, it makes sense in there.
exactly.
I mean, this is the real world out here, and it's a different world in there.
It is.
So, you know,
It really is.
if you want to play that game, go ahead and play that game, but just know it comes with a cost.
Facts.
So, you know.
That's facts right there, bro.
For sure, man. That shit crazy, though. That shit wild. That had me fucked up. I was like, what?
I know, dude.
But you got his girl? What? That don't make sense.
Or his girl was looking at him too. Shit.
Ooh.
You know?
Thought about that too.
His girl could be looking at him, and he got jealous, you know, took off. And
Hey, your bitch chose me, homie. You know the rule of the game.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
This dude don't say that.
But you know, and
Yeah,
that fool,
fool.
that fool got life in prison, so he ain't got nothing to lose. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, no.
He's
so-
all right. I'm gonna just do what I gotta do, and you're gonna add another 20 years of my life sentence. Oh
wow.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Never
he's-
go home. Oh.
Yeah.
Add another 20. Oh.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
so,
die here, bitch. Like,
Exactly. So
that's
it's
just
like
crazy.
he ain't got nothing to lose, bro. So
Yeah. And jail's supposed to be helping people rehabilitate. Yeah, right.
yeah, right, bro. I mean, some do. I heard the stories that some they come out
But
reformed.
it's you choose it. But it's hard. It's hard when you're in certain circumstances where you get stuck, bro. I've heard of people almost getting out 10 days. I'm about to get out. Hey, bro, you got to do this here.
Yeah.
Now 10 days, I'm about to get out, bro. You got chores you got to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now you're in there. You get caught up on it. Boom. Hey, if the dude die, hey, you ain't going home no more.
Exactly.
You got more time added to it. You know.
Exactly,
So-
bro. And they know how much time you got left.
Oh, they all of them know.
They know, so it wasn't just like
paperwork. They read all the
coincidence.
paperwork.
It wasn't just coincidence they chose you, man. It's the best thing is not get involved in the first place.
Yeah,
Kids,
stay out of jail, stay out of
Kids,
prison.
The best thing, the best way to stay out of situations is never put yourself in a position to get caught up. So
Yes,
that's the best thing. Advice for the kids out there, man. For real, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
For sure, man. But I want to play this video.
Let's see it. Let's see
I
it.
want to play this video that had me fucked up. You know,
Let's see it,
it's crazy. It's crazy. But
man.
hold on.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Hold on. Did I fucking? Oh no, there's another fucking. Damn, did I have my other one? Hold on 1 second.
I think you would just search it up too.
I'm gonna search it. Yeah. Fat Joe. So Fat Joe said some wild ass shit, bro. Fat Joe said some wild ass shit.
Man, you're giving us Joe's a bad rep. Saying that, dog.
Fat Joe said
Come on, bro. The Joe name is a high regard, high standard, and you're bringing it down. You're bringing it down with what you just said, bro.
Yo, no, what is it? Which one is it?
Top right.
Is it top right? Oh yeah, right here. So this is what the fuck Fat Joe said, nigga. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm coming anyway. Yeah, yo, I'm a serial glizzy eater.
Yo. Fat Joe,
Bro.
man. Dude.
That shit is,
Oh my God.
bro. What? Like,
Bro.
what?
There's so many other ways you could have worded it.
That's your man. That's your
Hey, nah, man.
fellow Joe. Fellow Joe. How you feel about Joe? How
Hey.
you feel about Fat Joe?
I'm speaking
Saying
on
that, Joe.
I'm speaking on the Joe conglomerate. You know, we don't condone those words used by Fat Joe. You a legend and all that, man. But damn, there's so many other ways you could have worded that. Literally, there's so many other ways you could have said that. But to use that
What?
word cereal,
That's what.
that's
That's
diabolical,
what I'm saying,
bro. Diabolical. Diabolical.
Why that word?
Yeah.
Why that? You could just, hey, bro. You know, I'll fuck up a fucking, you know, what do they say in the East Coast? A hot dog. I mean,
Yeah.
like, you know, it's not hoggy. Fuck, just a hot dog. But
Hot dog, yeah.
Glizzy,
Glizzy, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, I go to Paul Park. I fuck up shit. Like, but bro, I'm a cereal glizzy
Bro.
lover. Like type of shit. Like,
Bro.
like, bro.
That's
What?
that's fucking someone's phone.
You Dexter
on the,
with
in the
glizzies?
contact, bro.
Hey.
Bro, some dude in America got a girl saved under that name, Serial Glaze Eater, bro. And you just use that name. That's someone's contact name
Bro,
right there.
yeah, bro. Fat Joe, I love you, man. But goddamn, bro, that shit was wild, bro.
Literally, bro.
That
Hey,
shit was.
I mean, he said pause and
fucking-
all that, but hey, man, you already said it too, bro. So you said, I know you said pause, but
Yeah, no. Fuck that shit. Yeah, that shit's out of pocket. That shit out of pocket. We don't do that. We don't.
that's why Jada was like, yo.
He was trying to stop me, hey, bro. This
Yeah,
ain't it.
no.
This ain't it. Like, get out, Cap, get out right now, bro. Like, while you have a chance, get out, bro, because you about to set yourself up, motherfucker.
Bro, not only did you say it right, which is already in its sense kind of bad, but then you got the world we live in, internet trolls and social media, and they're gonna
it's a
run
wrap.
with it. They're
Oh,
gonna run
bro.
with it, bro. They're gonna
eat that shit up, bro, and spit it back out.
yeah, for real. like a glitch.
Pause.
Like a glizzy.
Like a glizzy pause.
For real, bro.
That's how you use it, Joe. That's how you use
For
it,
real.
man. You from New York. Y'all niggas started that shit. Like,
For real.
so that shit crazy, man. I just seen that shit and I just want to show y'all. I was like, bro, that shit wild. Like, oh, I had never heard, you know, when you meet, you know, like they say, you meet your idols. And, you know, not podcasts. You don't even got to meet your idols. You know who they are or
For
what they
real.
are. What these podcasts like. You're like, oh, I'm good about meeting him. Like,
And it's crazy too, because I mean, you could consider this an L because Fat Joe been taking notes from New York since the Road Series.
oh,
You know? So hey,
we talked about it on here, bro.
Yeah. So Joe,
You should have let the locks come out.
For
Jada
real.
Kids, you should have came out, bro.
For real.
Like,
That's back-to-back L's on New York. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Even though you
bro.
guys got a W being the Boston Celtics, shout out for that. But that's a back-to-back L's on that regard, you know?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly. No, exactly. Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. I was like, nah, and I wasn't fucking with that, bro. I wasn't fucking.
For real, dude. And he was like, what, mid-40s?
No, bro, they 50s.
50s?
Bro, they 50s. They yeah.
So you think
you know what? We when we're younger, we still this is so crazy you said that. Cause I thought about this shit. I was like, bro, why do I still think he's 54, right? 54, yeah. So why do I think of people's ages? I'm getting older, but I still look at certain celebrities, certain people, the age that I remember them when I was
It's stuck
younger.
in that.
It's stuck in that. And I'm like, oh fuck, wait, hold on. This motherfucker like wait, he like 50, oh, he 40, like, whoa, what the fuck, like,
Yeah,
but then
bro.
I don't realize, motherfucker, you old too, motherfucker, like,
We're getting up there, bro. We're getting up there.
Yeah,
But I think
no, what was that dude? There's a video of the dude explain. He explained that
we're
shit.
big bros.
Yeah, we're big bros.
We're big bros.
We're big bros, baby.
We ain't Unc
We're
or
big
OG
bros.
yet. We big bros.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, but I just want to, not to cut the segment off, man, but I just want to give a shout out to my cousin, man. Deshaun, man.
Let's go, Deshaun, man.
Deshaun Griffin, man. Shout out to you, baby. I see you won that. You got that dub, baby. You already know what it is, man. Hey,
Good dub, man.
Hey,
Good dub.
congratulations, brother. You know I love you. Yeah, man. Let's set up that interview, man. Let's do it, bro. I see you got that. Let's get it, man. So
Whenever
if you
you
seen
want.
this, you already know, bro. We lock it in, man. Because shout out to my cousin, man. Shout out to the fam, man. You know,
Yes, sir. MMA, man.
Yeah,
And
MMA,
Utah putting
man.
in work.
Yeah,
Let's
putting
go.
in work, man. We got a lot of people. You know, we know a lot of people,
We know a
man.
little something around here, you know?
Man. I feel like the mob back in the 60s, you know. So,
You got
I'm
the
talking
mob
shit,
picture
I'm
back
talking
there,
shit.
you know, so it makes sense, you know.
Don't tell nobody.
We don't speak about that.
Nah, but yeah, man, this is crazy, brother. This shit's fucking crazy, man.
Let's go, man.
So, Joe, I know you want to talk about it, man. What's up with that Red Bull Cipher, man?
Man, I love it.
Yeah.
That's the
You
essence
think
of
he's bringing hip hop back? You think Kendrick and Drake shit that happened is bringing hip hop back? Because look at what Joey Badass and
yeah. Because
You know?
definitely, to your point, Joey, when I think the first bar, I forgot what song it was talking about Kendrick and stuff without Kendrick even mentioning him. So
yeah,
I think that beef definitely lit fire in people's asses. Like, bro, this is hip hop. This is competition. Don't get me wrong. It's cool to collab. It's cool to do all that. But the essence of this is to
where it
compete.
started. This is
It's
how
to
it
be the
started.
best, right? You know. So, and don't take it personal. People just take it personal when someone calls you out. Don't take it personal. Go to the booth, and that's what Ray Vaughn, Reason, Joy Badass are doing. They're not taking it personal. They take it to the booth, and that's how you settle it. And
Yep.
will we find who wins or who not? I guess that's up to the people to decide.
Hey, use your words, not your guns. That's all I gotta
That
say.
too, that
Because
too.
that's how hip hop started, man. If y'all know the rules of hip hop and how this shit started, 2 MCs in the park, DJ, turntable, speakers. I know it all. So understand, this is hip hop. This how it goes. We ain't gotta do all that drill shit. Yeah, that's cool. That shit was a hype. But we back to the real shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We back to the hip hop shit. And that's why I respect Absol
Hell
to
yeah.
be there with Joey. And even Joey, I give him respect too, because he's a great rapper.
Shout
you
out
know,
to
Joey, all three of them
And
were
Big
great
Sean.
rappers.
Big Sean went off too.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you took somebody for the Midwest, somebody for the West, and somebody for the East Coast. Like all three. And one, the best rappers. Bro, that shit was fucking live, bro. Like,
Bro.
I feel bad for Big Sean though, because I was so told that niggas, hey, bro, hold my hand, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, if y'all don't understand, I know it was a disrespect, but it was a little disrespect. Like, hey,
Yeah.
we got this. Like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
like
I feel you on that. And they were saying too that Big Sean kind of got overshined again. Remember? Because that's why he got
Yes.
mad at the control verse.
Yes.
And now
Yeah.
he dropped something hot and he getting
Bro.
the overshine with Absol and Joy Badass. But like you said, shout
That
out
was
to
a slick
both of them,
move,
bro.
It's like
Shout out to both of them because they were right there in the same room and they were
They knew
trading
the
bars.
beef. They knew the beef, and it's like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, you don't like my peoples. Hey, you know what it is. I still got the 47 that.
Yeah.
You know I rock with you.
Yeah.
But this is my peoples, and if you got beef, hey, y'all gonna settle in the booth. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? We don't gotta get no guns. We don't gotta get no, niggas ain't gotta get their egos out, bro. Just do it. That's how hip hop is, bro. Like,
Exactly.
that's what hip hop was created for, bro. To
100%.
stop the violence. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you come out here, you talk your shit, and that's it, and it ends there.
Exactly.
You know? So. Shout out to both of them, man.
Shout out to both of them.
Shout out to Big Sean too, man. Y'all
Big Sean
love
killed
him.
it, bro. He went hard. And I said overall respect it because it's bringing that, like you said, that essence back of hip hop where it's started from competing. You're the best, well, I think I'm the best. Okay, let's go bar for bar, trade bars, and that stuff is like people are shying away from it. Don't get me wrong, it's cool to be buddy, but at the same time, like there's a lane for that.
Yeah,
you could claim
we
you're-
could be buddy, but still be competitive.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You could be the best MCs, the best players, whatever it is. I can still be cool with you.
Yeah.
When we get on that court, it's a different game. When we get on that booth, it's a different game.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's what it is, bro. So look at Kobe with Gasol.
Oh yeah,
You
oh yeah,
know?
oh yeah.
Gasol, like, Kobe's like, hey, you my enemy, bro. I know you're my best friend, but right now,
Spain versus
Don't talk
USA,
to- yeah,
you're
don't
part of
talk to
Spain.
me.
You're
Don't
part of
talk-
Spain, and unfortunately, it has to happen the way it happened.
Gasol's face was like, bro, what the fuck this happened? Yeah, hey,
Send a message, bro.
that's how you gotta do it, baby.
And I think that's I said overall. Keep on harping on it, but that's
Yeah.
you know the hip hop. That's what it's about. The competition. Don't get butthurt. Get in the booth, spit. That's it. Boom.
yes, sir.
Don't get butthurt, bro. It's like I said, there's a lane for that type of music where okay, you want to collab and you want to do that. Okay, I get that. That's cool. But if you want to consider yourself among the greats, there's a different lane that you're gonna have to navigate through, and that lane is not gonna be friendly in a sense where people are gonna throw bars at you. You're at the top. They want to bring you down. So just get ready for what that brings.
I love
You
the
know?
competition. That's
Yeah.
why I fucking love it.
Hell yeah, bro. Like you're anticipating it. Like, oh,
Fuck yeah.
he's dropping. Oh, he dropped. Oh, let's go. Like you're anticipating, and it makes it entertaining and it's dope. But if it's kind of losses. It died down. The art died a little bit.
It did with all the poppy shit.
Yeah.
With all the poppy shit, it did.
Yeah.
But I think Kendrick and Drake, I give them both shout out because even Drake too, they did their thing, because there was a couple tracks I did like Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like
Drake got
did
some
shit.
bars.
Yeah, Drake got some bars. But it sparked something. Remember we talked about the spark.
Yeah.
We might not make it, but we gonna spark something. They did it, bro. Because this shit with Joey Bat, and now that what's his name?
Ray Vaughn and Reason.
Reason
they
just
both
respond
responded.
to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Reason's not even part TDE no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I think
So-
Drew was saying that he mentioned him, right, Drew?
Drew, what he mentioned him on the track?
That Joey Badass
Joey
mentioned
Badass.
Reason. I think. Oh,
We'll check
check.
on it, yeah. But I think that's why he did respond. I think I seen something that's why he responded. And which Reason should, because hey, you're an MC, whether you fuck with the crew or not no more. Hey, you were once a part of. Hey, you know the rules of the game.
and you part of the West. So if they coming out the West, you like almost not obligated to respond. Like
You have no choice, bro. It's like you gonna say if you from the gang, and if you say no, you gonna get DP'd.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, so you
Same
might as well
rules.
same rules apply. I'm sorry.
hey, so you think that Kendrick will actually respond to Joey then?
No,
You don't think so?
no, because he knows he knows what it is, and he knows it's competitive. Kendrick is on a different level,
Yeah.
and then Joey and Ray Vaughn, especially with them two. I know Joey's a little bit more,
Joey's- yeah.
but Ray is getting there. Cause his last time bro,
He's dope.
Yeah. I fuck with him. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Hella dope. And I think he's getting there, and that's why I think it's a good thing. Because not only is Joey's rapping again, not acting, he's rapping, which I love Joey Badass rapping.
Hell yeah.
But now we got Ray getting the recognition
Yeah.
that he deserves because he's a dope ass rapper too.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
it works both ways.
And I think to your point, like it only helps you because like it's it's the buzzing trending topic happening now, and you insert yourself in that, and then people who's Ray Vaughn? Oh, boom.
Oh.
So it works both ways. It helps you out not only like personal wise. Okay, yeah, my career is gonna go up, but also test yourself against somebody else lyrically wise. It helps.
But that's what I'm saying. You got one of the dopest MCs coming out the West Coast because Ray is coming up. He's one of those dudes right now.
Yeah.
Like out of everybody's popping in LA, but lyrically, Ray Vaughn
Exactly.
he's up there. So that's why I think him and Joey are almost in the same. Joey's more up to him because of how long he's been in the game, longevity, right? But rapping wise, Ray can get there, bro. Skill wise,
Yep.
he can get there because Joey's a badass rapper, bro. That motherfucker got bars, bro.
real.
So and then you see the respect that Absol have for him.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, you put me in a fucking predicament.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I fuck with you, but that's family.
Yeah.
So
What he said, I'm a for a ride from my syndicate or after that bar.
some
right?
shit, yeah. He was like, I'm gonna ride for my peoples, bro. Like,
Yeah.
regardless, like I fuck with you, but what's like it reminded me of that time when Jeff was fighting that motherfucking Angel that I was cool with, and I was like, Angel, I fuck with you. I've been with you, bro, but this is my brother. Like, this is like went through thick and thin with him. So it's like, if y'all fight, cool.
Yeah.
I'm not in it, but just know that's my man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my
That's
man. You
respect.
my man too. But I'm not gonna let nothing get fucked up. I let it be mutual. You know what I'm saying? And it was a mutual
And
thing.
that's what it has to be, you
Yeah.
did the right part. You did the right thing,
But I think it's the same thing with them. It's the same shit. It's a mutual thing. Cool. Let's get traction. View the streams. Bro, get that shit
and
up.
what do we
man.
always
Let's
talk
go,
about?
bro.
We always talk about how West Coast artists are so boxed in and they're regionally to this region stuck as far as like their listeners. And I look, people in New York or somewhere else are now looking up Ray Vaughn.
Bro, Joe Budden them
Yeah.
be playing Ray Vaughn shit. Fucking shout out to Parks, man. Shout out to Parks and Joe Budden. He be playing this shit all the time. Freeze be playing this shit West Coast shit. He don't even like East Coast shit like that.
Yeah.
He love West Coast shit. So it's like you got shit like people like that come from, and even for me, like I listen to East Coast shit. I'm West Coast motherfucker.
100%.
But I also listen to the South. I love South music.
Yeah.
It's like as a kid, I grew up listening to fucking Slim Thug, Outkast, all that
Paul
shit.
Wall,
Yeah, Paul
Bun B.
Wall, yeah, Bun B, like all UGK,
T.I.
all that shit. Like so,
Yeah.
it's like I love that shit. So you can get people from different areas that love a certain sound for somewhere because they fuck with it.
Yeah.
You don't have to particularly be from that area. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that when like Freeze talked about it, he said, bro, I don't. He's like, y'all listen to this shit, yeah, that's cool, but I different, and it's like, oh, I feel that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm always gonna be true to the soil, you know.
I mean, that's
just
loyalty, that's where loyalty lies, and that's, I mean, just as they would do the same thing for from the East Coast. Obviously, they could give props to us, but their loyalties lie with New York, or the loyalties lie with Miami, Atlanta, Houston. Dallas. The loyalties lie where they lie. Yeah, but you can still. With that being said, you can still give props where props are due to other regions,
I'm gonna give flowers to everybody that do this shit for sure, but as you deserve it. But that's just crazy, man. I'm just excited because I'm like,
it is.
Because I haven't heard Joey's badass response.
The finals, it's called the finals.
Yes, I haven't heard it yet, so I'm gonna listen to it.
We heard it. It's pretty good. It's good.
Y'all
it's
listen
good.
to it?
It's good.
All right, well, I'm gonna listen to it, and then next pod we're gonna talk about it.
Hell yeah.
Respond to it. For sure, man. But shout out to Bo, shout out to the East, shout out to the West, man. Shout out to Joey, Absol, Big Sean. Y'all killed that shit, man.
Ray Vaughn.
For sure. And Ray Vaughn too. Reason. Yeah, you keep on doing your shit, man. And I'm just excited, man. I don't know, man. I just want to hear some more shit.
I know, dude.
I want to hear more rappers doing this.
That feeling you're getting, you're feeling is what's been missing. That feeling you're feeling right now that we've been feeling where it's like, oh, damn, it's like you said, going back to the Drake and Kendrick beef. You're anticipating the next drop. You're anticipating it. It creates excitement in it. And it's not just stagnant and buddy stuff, which is cool. Like I said, collabs make the world go round, connects people. I get that. Yeah. But the true art of emceeing and being...
Because we like words. We don't just like beats.
Exactly.
That's all I gotta say, because that's what it is comes to now. It comes to the vibe and the beat, which is cool. I fuck with that. But hip-hop wasn't just created off vibes and beats. It was created also with words. It was 4 elements of hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Breakdancing, graffiti, DJ, and MC.
MCing.
And that's what brings everything together. So, and when you just listen to beats, like EDM shit, like, that's cool. I fuck with it. But that shit don't get me excited like this shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
And I think it's a lot to do with, like, the younger generation, like, their attention spans, everything scroll, what's next, what's quick, what you're feeling. So that art of hip-hop, what you're saying, the 4 elements has been lost through time. It's been...
We gotta bring it back, baby.
We gotta bring it back.
We gotta bring it back, man.
Get it back, bro.
Fuck out of here.
For real. But dude, I don't know if you saw, like... So this kind of goes back to the Kendrick Drake thing, too, because Daylight posted a picture of...
Did he diss...
Capital Steez.
Did he diss Daylight on that too, right?
He said something about Daylight, yeah.
He did say some shit about Daylight. I heard
and then Daylight posted a picture of Capital Steez, rest in peace. So now, like, my thing is, like...
Is Daylight gonna get into it?
Well, if we were, like, talking mess about Drake for bringing Kendrick's wife in when she would have nothing to do with it, now the same thing has applied to Daylight, because what did Capital Steez really do to you? Because Joey Badass didn't really personally disrespect you. He just went at you lyrically.
But did he post him in a disrespectful way?
Like, as soon as that verse dropped, he just posted a picture of him. As soon as that verse dropped.
Okay, so I can't take that disrespect.
You don't think so?
I think what he did in my thought, I think he did it to show Joey Badass that you wouldn't be here without him. And that's deeper. That's am I right or wrong?
No, I get you.
You can see that, because I can see that when you said it right now. I was like, oh, he did it because he's showing Capital, and it's true, bro. It's not.
Because a lot of people back in the day, Capital Steez was like on par with Joey Badass, if not better.
But if Capital Steez was not doing what he was doing, there wouldn't be no Joey Badass. Like I said it with Kendrick, there wouldn't be no Kendrick without Soul.
Yeah.
And even Kendrick said himself. There wouldn't be no Joey without Capital Steez.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just real shit. Like, That's my thought. That's
No,
my
I get what you're
thought, you
saying.
know, like-
I just hope like it doesn't veer to that lane where like gets too personal and they keep it lyrical. You know,
I mean, you gotta fuck around.
it
with
could
a
be
little
some
bit,
sort of
yeah.
jabs at your persona, but like family, friends, and people, especially dead ones. You know, that's what I'm saying. 'Cause
But that's
people-
what I'm saying. He didn't throw it in a disrespect way, right?
it's up for was it up for
It's up for
your own interpretation, right?
Yeah,
you know,
exactly,
like
exactly.
it was no caption, no nothing, just a picture of capital Steez.
so we can't really say too much. But
Yeah.
but it could be either way.
Yeah, it could be either way. It could be
Yeah.
either way.
I got you.
That's
I
my
got you.
thing.
I
Even
get
though
what you're saying.
even though I'm a huge Kendrick fan, I will still give Drake that. You got to give, if they let us talk about someone that's dead, and you guys went after Drake for saying something about Kendrick's wife, then they got to receive the same criticism too, right? Because he's going off of hip hop and lyrics. He's going more
I mean,
personal
well,
level.
We can't just say that Drake just went off just Kendrick's wife. He also
Oh no, he said more stuff.
he spoke
said more
about
stuff.
a dead person that that people allegedly connect him to. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. And
Because it's kind of weird because I seen Kendrick wear a chain that's with the X.
yeah, on his tour.
And his tour.
Yeah.
So
that's a deeper one. That's a deep
That's
dive.
a deep dive in that motherfucker.
But that's what I said. I'll give Drake his props too. Like, I mean, his credit. Like, hey, if you want to criticize Drake, if they like goes after 47, capital C, sorry, then hey, the same things got to apply to him, bro. Hey, you went personal. You know, that's my thing. That's my thing.
Hey.
That's my thing.
Hey, what did it say? You take it there, I'll take it further, right?
Exactly.
So
Something you don't want to do.
you don't want to do, yeah. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to every MC out there, man. That they're really doing their shit and keeping this hip hop alive because we needed that. You know what I'm saying? We need that for people like us, hip hop fans. We fucking love that shit and continue to do that. Just don't let it get more personal.
Exactly. Like you said earlier, set your differences on the mic, and then after that,
yeah,
done.
And I think like even if you cross the line, hey bro, that was that was a little too much. All right, cool, bad, my bad.
Yeah.
It's like this, like hey, we keep it like what we're doing, but just hey, that was across the line.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that you have to have that mutual respect. You could communicate that.
Yeah, 100%.
Because if you can't do that, then you're fucked.
100%. Yeah, and that's what it comes down to. That at the end of the day, they do have a mutual respect for each other because you wouldn't deem that person a worthy opponent if you didn't go at him.
Yeah.
If he's a worthy opponent, you're gonna go at him. So that's what I feel. Ray Vaughn, Joey Badass Reason, they all see themselves as worthy. They all see themselves as the next one up. So let's see what happens to see if we get more responses or not. But shout out to them.
I got footage of not to cut you off, but I got footage of Antonio Brown getting jumped. Brandon Brown just got arrested in Miami at Aiden Ross boxing event. It is being alleged that multiple men attempted to jump and rob AB, and he allegedly defended himself by shooting in the air to scare them away.
Okay. See? I mean,
AD, you did the right thing, bro.
Yeah, you didn't jump like that.
You did the right thing. You didn't shoot nobody. Any shit like that. So that's what's up, man.
Self-defense is different.
Fucking what's his name? Who did he was at a boxing event.
Aiden Ross.
Aiden Ross' boxing event. Aiden, you need to get whatever you fucking doing,
I know,
bro.
bro.
Stop setting these fucking celebrities up. I feel like all y'all motherfuckers, these streamers and shit like that, y'all just be doing shit and getting people caught up for certain situations off clout. And like that shit ain't cool, bro. Like I don't know if that was the situation. If you let that be, like would it happen? But
Yeah.
what do you expect, bro? What do you
Exactly.
expect him to do? And then you just need to, like we said earlier, we were talking about homeboy. We were talking about we had to be on 10s.
Mm-hmm.
We round him because he's known, and I feel like it has to follow the same way. And I think Antonio Brown probably felt comfortable. I know this motherfucker, and and that's how you get set up. So
Exactly. And hey, honestly, I don't want to go off too much on Aiden Ross because I got a lot to say, but I really don't like his whole
I don't need
the way he moves, he carries himself, the way he rose to the top. Which who knows how he rose to the top? I really don't know.
He rose to the top by sipping that juice box.
For real, he really did. Sucking the tit.
If you know what the fuck I mean,
You
my
know,
boy.
we know what it is. I didn't want to say that, but hey, that's exactly what happened. So, but like the way he moves, and he could stir the pot and do all this drama, and then guess what? He goes back to his mansion and sleeps peacefully. Meanwhile, the streets.
He ain't in jail.
Yeah.
He ain't in jail.
Meanwhile, everybody else is, and it just he's very opinionated on certain things that he really don't know about. That's one thing that I like about him. He talks a certain tough way, and
Because you know why he does that? He does it
like-
to get it's clickbaity. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, let me just say this, see what happens. Even though I don't fucking know shit, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like you gonna just fucking pop out and say, no, bro, shut the fuck up.
For real. And I feel like me, like you, like if I don't know about something, I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut about it.
I'm gonna just give you my 2 cents
Yeah.
of maybe what I
Yeah.
think, but I'm like, hey, I don't know shit.
But he acts like
Yeah.
he knows everything. He's been in these circles, politicking with gangs, and all this and that, bro. That's not where you want to be. Nobody wants to be. But yeah, you act like you're some type of tough dude, and I don't respect that.
Speaking about tough dudes, what about academics talking about West Coast podcasts out here, man?
What'd he say? What'd he
Like,
say?
oh, bro, you talking shit.
I mean,
So I
that
come
surprised
over
me.
there and shit like that. Yeah, bro. So like it's like you talking, and that's why I want to see what AD had. I didn't see what AD response to it because I'm like, bro, that's your boy. But he come out here and talk because Yazzers, shout out to Yazzers.
Shout out to Yazzers.
Yeah, she posted that shit, bro, and then and I was like, he won't come out here and say that though. Like you can say that. You can say that in New York in your desk. But come out here to the west side, to the West Coast. Go to LA. Go say that shit when everybody you know, that all these people out here that functioning.
And he won't.
You won't.
And he
you
won't.
Exactly. Because you a fucking sucker. So you out here talking out your ass, just like Aiden Ross. You talking out your ass because you can do it because you be on the camera. But when you in real life, bro, you gotta deal with that shit. So a lot of y'all understand this internet shit is not real.
Exactly.
So when you say something, you gonna stand behind that when it comes to you. Because you won't get pressed if you say some wild ass shit. Trust
Exactly,
me, bro. Because I ain't never say nothing. We ain't never say nothing that we ain't ready to die for, bro. Or not die, but fight for it.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. And the way
You
it's
know?
the way you say it, bro. You can have an opinion, like you said, on the subject.
Yeah.
But it's the way you go about it, you word it, you break it down.
Exactly.
If your words are just disrespectful and just blatantly obnoxious, what do you think is gonna happen? But if you could have an opinionated answer or a guess or a
on the
view on
subject,
something, that changes a little differently, right? But they're just, like you say, clickbaity. They're just dudes.
Streaming just to get the views,
Yeah.
bro. Like fuck that. We're not fucking here for the views and clickbait shit. We want the views, but we don't want it for the wrong things. We want it
Exactly.
for the right
Organically.
things. Organically, and for the real shit that we saying. All that shit that y'all motherfuckers be doing, man, that shit's out and gone, man. Because that shit gonna end quick, I promise you. After this shit right now with AB, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, the Ross, that's your ass, boy. That's
For
your
real.
ass.
That's his event. Like I said, who's doing security at your event, bro? Because obviously he got a gun in there, so damn.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what he felt comfortable. That's you just pointing out what I'm saying. He felt comfortable enough to be there. To be like that. Why was he put in the predicament that he was in?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense to me. So it's like, what were you doing something wrong? You know what I'm saying? You should have had your people. You throwing an event. Hey, AB's coming. I need y'all to, security. I need y'all to be with him.
Keep an extra eye
Make
on
sure
him.
he's
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep an extra 9, shit like that. But if you're not doing that, then it's a little,
Exactly, bro.
it's a little fucking weird, motherfucker.
And coming where I used to work at, you notice that type of stuff where like anybody can say they want to throw a boxing or MMA event organization, but there's so much little details and things you have to cover that if you don't cover, shit like that happens.
Yeah.
It's much more than just having the money and throwing that up. You have to have organization, security, your operations teams. Everybody has to be on the same page. It's a functioning, well-oiled machine. And if one thing's out of order, it's noticeable. And I notice it when I watch boxing, not to shade boxing events, but dude, I've seen the security, how many people are allowed on stage at a face-off or back of the house. Their entourage is 30, 20, 20. UFC, bro? No.
Never.
No. I know you're wrong. It has happened a couple times
They don't
here
even
and
let,
there.
they don't even let certain fighters on. Like,
Exactly.
what's his name? Bilal? Who was it that they were like, they don't even know he's a champ?
It was Bilal, yeah.
It was Bilal, right?
It was Bilal,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, shit.
Damn. And shout out to Jack, man. He did the thing, bro. New champion. Welterweight champion.
Hey,
You know,
shout out to JDM, man.
I think
For
Bilal
sure.
implemented his game plan a little late, but that doesn't mean that Jack wasn't piecing him up because he was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's yeah, sir. But but back to that what we were saying, man. Yeah, you got to be on security, like you said. Like you got to be 10 steps ahead.
Yeah,
you got to think of every scenario that could possibly happen, and you have to be prepared for it. Because if you're not, you're just chilling. You sitting there like Drewski's fucking security in the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, motherfucking what? Like,
No,
I
for
think
real.
even Drewski's security does better than these motherfuckers.
For real. And the security role, you get what you pay for, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You get what you pay for. If you pay
Exactly.
$15 an hour for somebody, you're gonna get $15 an hour quality of work.
Yeah. Hey,
So it depends
for
what
sure.
the more you want it to be locked down is, it's gonna cost you. So
Yeah, for sure, man. That shit's crazy, man. Well, hopefully that shit gets situated. I guess we'll find out more tomorrow.
Yeah.
About that.
More details.
Yeah, more details on that. So we got Boston and Pacers coming up for the series, for the East Conference Series. And then, what do you mean? Oh, Game 7?
Game 7 with the Thunder and Nuggets.
7 with the Thunder. Yeah, Thunder. What the
Nuggets.
Nuggets, sorry. My bad. I got fucking tongue twister.
Yeah. Thunder and Nuggets, and then
Thunder and Nuggets. We'll see what happens on
winner
there.
plays the Wolves.
Winners plays the Wolves, man. Oh, man.
It's gonna be good, bro.
That's gonna be a rough one.
Hey, like Juicy was like,
hey, I ain't gonna lie. I got Wolves on that one. All right.
Man, I got Wolves too.
I got Wolves on that one.
I got Wolves. I want
Shout out to
Anthony Edwards,
man. Shout out to Anthony Edwards,
and like
man.
Drew was saying, man, he's basically slayed all the Giants on his run. Luka,
Yes.
LeBron, Curry obviously
Bro.
got hurt. He beat Curry. Now if he has to play Jokic
all
or
the-
SGA,
He's a Kingslayer right now.
Yeah.
He's a fucking Kingslayer right now, bro. Like, you can't fuck with that man right
Exactly.
now. And you know what? All praise to him, bro. Like, he's gonna be the face. I know he don't want to, but he is gonna be the face.
Yeah, it's
man.
gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
it already is.
Yeah.
But dude, you
know
keep
what
on
I'm
winning.
saying?
You keep on.
I need a DNA test though, bro. Cause you know what? I don't know, man. There's some Jordan in there. I don't know, man.
It is. I can see it.
I can see it, man. The way you act and everything. Yeah, you cool. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's all good though. But
It's all good. It's all good. And dude, and man, I think like they said, the West sometimes is a tougher path to the finals than the actual finals itself. No disrespect to the East, but to
but
go
it
through the
is.
West
For
to
the
actually
last-
make it to
for
the finals.
But how long has it been like this? For the last 10 years?
Probably more.
Maybe 15.
Probably more.
Like since the Lakers. Since the Lakers. So
Just think about it,
15 years.
bro. Lakers,
For the last 15
Spurs,
years.
Mavericks.
That's what I'm saying. The last 15 years, when
Warriors.
the Lakers won a double back-to-back.
Yeah.
From that point, because Boston won it before that. Then we
2008.
came back, won it double back-to-back,
Yeah.
and then it's been like that since then.
You know, the East has a sprinkled. I think the Bucks won one time, Raptors, and then the Celtics, obviously. But everything has been West dominated for the longest, like you said.
Yeah. If you want to be the best, come to the West.
That's right. That's right, baby. That's right. The West is best, and the best is blessed. Let's go.
Hey.
Let's go, baby.
Shout out to that, man. Well, shit, we didn't touch everything, man. It's a lot of things going on. Bless to everybody. Bless to everybody doing their thing. Tory Lanez, hope you get together, man. God bless you. Get healthy. Joey, Absol, killed that site for Big Sean too.
Shout out.
Killed that site for Fat Joe.
Hey,
You
man.
got some explaining to do.
Pause, for real.
Pause. And again, Boston. You know what it is. You know what it is.
That's all I gotta say about Boston.
You know what it is, Boston. You know what the
sorry,
fuck
guys.
it is,
I'm
man.
sorry, guys. I had to do it.
Hey, hey, goodbye. Well, you already know what it is, man. You post with the homies, man. You got your boy Pook, you got your boy Joe in this motherfucker, and Juicy in this motherfucker in the back, man. Yeah, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, all that good shit, man. Yeah, we just having a good time, man. Hope everybody has a good week. Everybody has a fucking good, blessed day, blessed weekend. Spend time with your family, all that good shit. Happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day, because I know it's just past, but happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, man. But yeah, man, till next time, we out this motherfucker, man. Peace out. Cheers.